Hello, my name is Nicole Marin, and I am a fourth grade teacher. And recently, a little boy by the name of Jack has joined my classroom. He has autism, and so with autism, there are some developmental differences that he may have concerning sensory processing and other issues. So I need to make sure that my classroom is appropriate to accommodate his needs so that he can be successful in my classroom. So I have 3 strategies in mind that I will do to be able to implement, that I will be able to make sure that this is possible. The first strategy is to create a classroom routine that outlines what the day is going to look like, what each lesson will look like. I will definitely include some transitions, introductions to subjects, maybe like social cues, to make sure he understands where we're going into, because children with autism, like Jack, love routine. They love order. They like predictability because it kind of keeps them calm and they know what to expect and they're not surprised, because sometimes they don't do very well with surprises. So by creating a consistent daily routine for him, like knowing, for example, at 9 o'clock is math, and during math we will transition into math by doing an introductory lesson or a fun game, and then eventually we can once we do that lesson, we can transition on to another lesson, like say it's reading time. We can create a routine on how to get into a circle, and so we can do our reading activity. And so with transitions, it will make a huge difference. The second strategy I would implement in my classroom is definitely to adjust the overall environment of my classroom. So like lighting, temperature, how I have my room set up and decorated, because children with autism, like Jack, are very sensitive. Some of them are very, like when it comes to their sensory issues, they're very sensitive. So they can pick up when a light is too bright, or if like there's an extreme difference in temperature, and they will either respond by being very uncomfortable, which is like the more minor, or in some cases they'll have a complete meltdown. So by adjusting light, so for example finding a less harsher light bulb, or adjusting the temperature a little bit, a little more organized setup of the classroom will definitely help him be able to focus on what he needs to do without getting distracted by everything that's going on around him. And then finally, my last strategy that I will implement, and in general this is super important, is when it comes to communicating with Jack, I need to make sure that with my language that I am using clear, direct language, and that I am watching my tone and my body language, because when it comes to tone and body language, most people on the spectrum don't quite understand how it works, because they're trying to process like how a face will look, and they're trying to read and understand what they're saying. They're trying to understand if the tone is like an angry tone or a happy tone, and that can be very distressing. So try to be gentle but clear. And also with the language I use, it's very important that with language I use clear, direct language. So avoiding idioms, sarcasm, using way too abstract thoughts. So like, say it's raining cats and dogs outside, he's not going to understand that raining cats and dogs does not literally mean it's raining cats and dogs outside. It's just an idiom. And so by speaking clearly and to the point, he doesn't have to think so much and process so much about what exactly is going on in the environment. So by me implementing these 3 strategies, the creating a routine, adjusting my environment, and using clear, direct language will help him be successful in the classroom. Thank you.